Warning! If you haven't watched the season or not want to get spoiled, I would click off this video right now.
Another review, another time for me to appear on the screen. Hi everyone, Julia here, and welcome to Julia's Bubble. Today I'm going to review the second episode of...
Sorry, Julia, but it's time for Caleb's Bubble. Just so you guys know, this is not my voice. There were not enough samples to recreate my voice, so Dawnsbubble just took another male voice they already had. Scary Girl was actually gonna be here, but her voice is so high-pitched, the AI could not handle it. So pick another contestant that will review the next episode in the comments down below. So, welcome guys to another reaction/review of the new Total Drama season. The episode we are going to watch today is the second episode, which is called Ships for Brain. As a reminder video, we'll include screenshots from the episode, so if you haven't watched it and don't want to get spoiled, then click away. Also, this review will be from Dawn's perspective, not mine. I'm just here narrating it, and I wasn't even there. So we start with a recap, and here Caleb got some secret screen time. Looks like this was from his introduction sequence we didn't get to see, and I do have to say that this man is buffed as hell. Also, Chris straight up told us that the eliminated person in this episode is ugly, and we know what that means. No way it is Julia going home today. We won! Then we get these short morning interaction clips, which I love because we get to see the contestants interact outside the challenge. So we start with Emma wondering why Caleb got sent home instead of her. And I agree, she should have been sent home last episode, but then, again, Emma has a storyline unlike Caleb, so she has to stay. Then both of them miss Caleb even more when they mention him in a swimsuit. Emma complains about Chase again, which is the right thing to do, because what he did was a little bit extreme. Also, a 33% dislike ratio is a yikes, but the 2 million views is a win. So far, Bowie is the only one on the island talking about strategy, and we love someone who actually came prepared. Then we have Ripper and Damien, who sees Millie writing, and already Ripper makes fun of her and takes her notebook, like, come on, let the girl be. But at least Damien is a nice guy and helps Millie. Good Damien. Now, you earned some good points from me. Ripper then does a mega fart, and I have to agree, I'm with Damien in this scene. Why is he doing this? Why is Ripper so weird? And Mila, girl, I know that is a weird life goal, but run away, girl! Don't stay or become interested. Run, Millie, run! Next up is a scene where Axel brings some dead squirrels to her team. I guess Emma isn't the only one who kills cute animals. Looks like Scary Girl is also hungry. And Chase is totally against this. I thought he would think that the dead squirrels would be kind of dope. Z is also quite funny in this scene. I was afraid this was gonna happen, that they would make Axel a little bit too bossy and aggressive, aka a leader you do not want to have. It's now challenge time, and thank God Scary Girl was able to eat it all. I wonder how she acts if she is hungry. Ha ha ha. We also get to know MK's strategy, which is looking at everyone's confessional by using Julia's phone. This is actually a unique strategy, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. Important note, she's gonna skip everyone pooping. However, she never said she would skip them peeing. I guess we know what MK is into. Then we get introduced to the challenge, which will be the pirate ship battle. Each team has 2 cannons they will use to shot Cabbages at the other pirate ship. The goal of the challenge is to sink the other team's pirate ship or knock everyone out in the water. We also know that Chef will have a parrot that will bite him through the whole episode. So the challenge has some roles. A captain, some who are going to be in charge of the cannons, and the other ones picking up cabbages from the storage. So for the Frogs of Death, Wayne picked himself as the captain, Raj and Mankay will take care of the cabbages, and the rest will be at the cannons. We also get Nichelle and Julia's first interaction. Hopefully this will be the beginning of an iconic duo unless one of them flops. We see that the ferocious Trouts are struggling to find a leader. Will it be Axel or Ripper? They eventually want Axel, but since she is a badass, she knocks Ripper over, taking one of their teammates out. As much as I hate Ripper, I personally think Ripper would be very good at this challenge, so Axel, that was a bad decision. Maybe they could, in a last-minute emergency, shoot Ripper and use him as a stink bomb, which would rotten all the cabbages of the Frogs of Death. It's time to start the challenge, and immediately Priya is out. No, girl, this is not good because she hasn't done anything in 2 challenges in a row. Now, being a Priya stan and having her as my number 2, I was scared that this could take her out. Then Axel wants Z to stitch the flag. I'm not American, but I don't really care about a flag that much, so I thought that was a very unnecessary thing to call out. Next, we have Nichelle using her brain and strategizing, telling her team to aim lower so they can sink the ship easier. Millie gets hit, iconic, I guess. But sadly, Emma and Bowie don't want to listen to Nichelle because they are obsessed with hitting Chase. I mean, go for it, I guess. Then Ripper and Priya arrive at the beach at the same time. Now, this is proof that Priya can swim fast, or Ripper just sucks at swimming. I'm guessing both. Chris also realized that he forgot to unleash the sharks, and I agree with Chris, this challenge really needed sharks to spice things up. Then Damien gets hit because he is too worried about the sharks. He falls into the water and is about to get eaten. But thankfully, Scary Girl used logic and saved him because if Damien got eaten, he would never scream again. And next to get hit is Chase, but not knocked over. And boy, do the ferocious trouts really suck at this challenge. I guess Axel is a very bad leader because she hasn't done anything. Then Nichelle gets mad because the goal is to sink the ships. But Wayne thinks knocking out everyone else is better. And I'm sorry, Nichelle, but I have to agree with Wayne here. I mean, you have already knocked out 4 of them. Might as well knock everyone off the ship when you are already at it. Then Millie gets hit, and directly after Axel gets hit, then both Damien and Mila get up to the shore at the same time, and I have to say, I'm impressed. Millie is like the new Ariel or something, because that girl must have so fast the editors forgot about her. I mean, she got hit at the same time as Axel, and Axel doesn't show up in like a few minutes. Millie is a comp beast, confirmed? As Chris says, the ferocious trout is literally getting outsmarted by Wayne. Also, the parrot is annoying. Emma finally gets Chase and does a cute dance thing. Nichelle gets a serious cinematic but is interrupted by Wayne and Julia, who sadly haven't done anything yet, but her time will come soon. Also, Nichelle is like the only logical person on the team in this episode, so I wonder how it would look if she was in the ferocious trouts. I think she could potentially be a very good leader. It's currently a 7 versus 2 right now, with the Frogs of Death having all their players left, and the other team only having Scary Girl and Z left. As of now, it actually looks like it's over, but Scary Girl gets an amazing idea that they should ram their ship to cause a tie, and that is actually a good idea. But sadly, she also gets knocked out, and now it's only Z left. To be honest, if Scary Girl was still there, she would probably put the ship on turbo mode. But it's time for Z to win for the ferocious trout. Before the show, I always thought the ferocious trout would be the weaker team and usually struggles at challenges, but would only win because of a gimmick or luck. So I really thought this one would be one of their gimmicky wins. The Frogs of Death is in panic mode, but will not back out from the fight, so it's time to go all in. Also, Julia, where is your support for the team? Your arm is missing here. Let's just say that she was the one filming this shot. Axel finally gets up to shore, and wow, by this time Millie could probably eat, do her laundry, and take a shower by the time Axel got up. But of course, Axel has to fight with Ripper, and I kinda got annoyed by Axel. She should just have admitted that she was wrong instead of being so stubborn. Well, Z is about to ram right into the other ship, but unfortunately, a freaking bird has to ruin it and he sinks. Can we also take a look at how many cabbages there are here? This team brought all cabbages, but forgot to actually use them? With that, the ferocious trout lost the challenge and will be heading to their first ever campfire ceremony. And the Frogs of Death wins the challenge. Wayne and Raj now have a confessional, and Bowie responds to them in his own confessional. Conspiracy theory, but Bowie is also secretly watching all of their confessionals, or just Raj's, for let's just say research. Also, I just want to say, if the Frogs of Death lost this episode, I probably think Nichelle would go home today because of her disapproving of the team's strategies, or Emma, who only focused on Chase. I don't think they would vote Wayne off this episode because he actually did very well being a team captain. Next, before the elimination ceremony, we have Z being attacked by a shark. And this is the only time I wish I didn't see the trailers, because if you're a first-time watcher, then this would probably be super scary to watch. Because it looks like Z's leg got eaten by the shark, but since we got spoiled, he is the amputee of the season. And I like how the writers did here when Z got asked about it. It's not a big deal, and we can all move on. I really do like the scene when everyone gets shocked and worried about him, though. Meanwhile, Z is there, just talking about missing his leg. So, it's time for the elimination ceremony, and on the chopping block, we have Scary Girl for stepping aside instead of warning Millie, Z for messing up the only chance they had at winning the challenge. Hey, at least he tried. Unlike his team, so he deserves a crown or something. However, he could actually solo win that challenge, or at least tied, Also, Z has upgraded to shorts now. Then Ripper for being out before the challenge even started, and Axel for kicking Ripper off before the challenge even started. So Millie, Chase, Priya, Scary Girl, and Damien are all safe, then there is a pause. Did someone vote for Z? Whoever did that, why, what was the reason? The bottom two are Axel and Ripper. Rightfully so, Axel is eliminated. I know I hate Ripper, but I don't think he should have gone out this episode. Also, Axel ate Ripper's marshmallow. Does that mean she is safe? Just kidding, she's gone. However, Ripper is currently at 0 marshmallows eaten. As for Axel, I thought she was a fan favorite for many before the show, but after seeing her, I was super disappointed at her. She was like Ava combined with Joe, and it just got annoying. So I actually don't like her anymore. Sorry. We know everyone is back next season, and we expect all early boots to make it further next season. We also need to balance it out, so some early boots are going to be early boots again, and I personally think Axel could go out early again because she doesn't really need more character development. We got to see her whole character this episode. Imagine if they make her and Ripper a couple next season. #barf. As for the episode, I think it was solid. The challenge was maybe a little bit one-sided, with Ferocious Trout instantly losing every member of the team. I did, however, kind of like the false hope they gave us with Z. I did enjoy the morning segments we got at the beginning of the episodes. Not that much character development on many of them, but I'm okay with the elimination and thought it was the right choice. So this episode gets us 7 out of 10. Okay, see you next episode. Bye. Comment who you want next, because I need a vacation from speaking. I'm a first boot. I shouldn't have spoken for this long.